Hey guys, another day, another disaster. Over here, pulled the toilet. Apparently, it was leaking under the house. You couldn't really tell up top that it was leaking. And so I came over, pulled the toilet, trying to help some people out here. And let me show you what I found. Now look at that. That's an old lead pipe, and apparently somebody's been in here and reworked it, and I have a feeling that it was the people that recently or not too long ago installed this walk-in shower. Used to be a tub, and I have a feeling they pulled the toilet to be able to get that out. And basically when I pulled the toilet, what I found was this flange was just sitting in there loose, not even fastened down. Now the toilet has 4 anchor points. It's an older toilet, as you can see, one in the front, one in the back. And so you had an anchor here, and you had your studs here, which was basically a fake, because this was just sitting in here flopping around loose. I did have a wax seal with a little horn on it to kind of direct the water down, but there was no support even underneath this. So, and the floor wasn't really holding here because it was weak from the water, and so it wasn't anchored. And you can see what has been going on here. You can actually see all the way through to the crawl space. So this is what you get when you're working behind somebody else that doesn't know what they're doing. They probably pulled it, and usually this is fused to this, and somehow pulled loose from it, and they just set it back in there and just kind of did a fake job here. And just think what would have happened after years of water getting in here damaging the floor. This is one of the instances where I always tell my kids, it's like when you do a job for somebody, put your name on it, take pride in your work. This guy, whoever did this, their name must have been Dumbass, because, this is just no respect for people to do something like this and leave it for them to deal with later, or for me to deal with. But it's always the case, Murphy's Law. When it's going to go wrong, it is. And so now we're just trying to figure out how to get out of this. What I'm probably going to do is, I've got some wire mesh. I'm going to go ahead and put a layer in here. And I'm going to probably put a small piece of wood in, something to anchor to through the concrete, and pour some concrete there, level it out, and then use let me show you what I got here. It's a PVC toilet flange with an extension on it, and basically this thing is tapered, so the farther it is up on the flange, the wider it is, so you can kind of adjust it to the size of the pipe. So once I get it all concrete in there and get the wood in there, and I'll concrete it all over, get it nice and smooth, and then this will go right in here, and you gotta kind of work it down until it fits flush, and then I'll anchor it at all these points right here. And I'll still use these. I've got some larger ones. It looks like one's still biting, but it's loose. And then one right here. So it's going into some mortar. So if the mortar's good and I can grab, I'll go with that. If not, I have to try to go through and catch some wood. But when I get done, it'll be right and it'll hold it tight. But this is what should have been done in the first place. But somebody took a shortcut, and now I'm dealing with it. All right, talk to you later.